Hey guys, I don't have Wi-Fi right now. I use my cell phone for you know, for streaming. So whenever I get call, my cell phone, you know, switch from 5G to 4G, and network is kind of bad in 4G mode. So I have to, put in flight mode for, you know, reconverting it to, set switching to 5G. And that's why and I get disconnected. But I was on 30-minute break for my lunch, so I'm back before 30 minutes. It's still 4 minutes are left, so let's just get started. Where were we? So our auction house is completed, and let's get back on it. Just write. Hmm, just write a function to declare bid create auction. It's an internal, no one can create until unless an NFT is received. It will by default convert it to that price. And bidding on NFT. And what's this? Okay, only two functions are there. Let's declare winner. I will comment it properly after, end auction. Let's see. It should not be by only owner, and definitely not by the external modifier. Modifier. So it should only be, uh, you know, called by only owner. So let's make it automatic so that we can call it. So uh, automation only. So we don't have to worry. But if the anyone call it to check if the auction is over, but we will check if that is not the case, then we will say we don't have to worry about that. It will be external auction storage auction token ID. We are taking token ID, and I have written yes, command X. Okay, paste it here. So we will take token ID and we will check in the auctions field. What's there in auction field? Yes, through token ID we can get every detail. Yeah, okay. Hmm. If auction is active, not active, invalid auction is active. If true, then is active, you can remove this. So we will check if current timestamp is lesser than invalid auction. We can say auction still going on. We need to create an error here. I think then We can check. What the hell? Function will be restricted to view. If auction.isbid is not equal to address 0, then we will transfer. Okay, I will do that later. If auction.highestBidder is not equal to address 0, we have created auction for this, yes. So we have taken the token ID, and if it's not address 0, we will transfer NFT to the. And do we have interface for that? For Swift transfer? Receiver only. We have only receiver. And reentrancy card is needed. I will add that later. What the hell? What error am I getting? Possible unable reentrancy word. Aha. I have also imported IRC. It is not in there, so we have to import. And what's the error here? Missing implementation IRC 721. What the hell? Okay. RWA NFT, and you have to pass the address of the NFT, address of the NFT to use it. So auction house, where is constructor? Here. And let's receive the address of address of where it is RWA coin, not RWA coin nahi hai. RWA NFT instead NFT vault RWA NFT. I haven't pasted it, so command X. Safe transfer from this to, and we will delete emit auction ended. Auction ended. Winner announced, and we will pass uh, auction token ID. Mhm, mhm. So while bidding on the NFT, you will also have to place more than the starting price. A bid amount, what the hell, yaar? Bid amount is less than highest amount we will receive, and bid amount is also less than the auction price. When it's at zero, no one have placed, then it will be starting price. So if bid amount less than starting price or equal to the starting price, bid higher than the current list, then only you are allowed to bid. Okay. And if auction dot highest bid is equal to auction dot starting price, then what we will do is we will delete emit. We will delete the token ID, and we don't have to transfer to myself because it is already in there, and emit and event token ID address is this auction dot starting price. Let's create an interface. Create an interface for this contract so that I can call it on my turn. There are no getter functions, so I will have to write getter function also. I auction house dot sold. You have to reset the open. Let's go. Then city desktop Gmail or What the hell? Token ID message dot sender and NFT value. Aha, we are using interface here. So you have to change in the interface also. I NFT vault token transfer, and this is int 256 token. What is in vault? Deposit NFT value. NFT value, and we were here. Yes, now it should be fixed. Concept V. Okay. What the hell? Wrong. Three argument given but expected to deposit NFT, INFT vault. Command X deposit NFT. So, we are done with contract development. Let's check token receiver. We are not receiving NFT here, so there should not be any receiver. And we are accepting an NFT wall. Let's remove this one. In auction house, we already have receiver, lending vault. Uh, we are only working with what? With ERC20. So we do not need receiver here also. And NFT vault, we have receiver, I guess. Yes. In auction house, we also have receiver. There are lots of getter function which we can implement, but I will do that in next part and according to my front end requirement. So let's push it to my GitHub. Then we will move on to deploying these contract. Writing deployment script and test. Let's open terminal and git add git commit -m completed all tracks. Get and set function can be implemented for front end use or interaction. Will to those while testing internet. It was Gmail. So where were we? Let's complete the auction house. We can claim that here. Read on NFT, set auction duration, end auction, only external, and we will just check timestamp. We can remove is active because we really do not need it right now. Speaker one F. Ah, reward staking coin. So in this contract, I had planned to write a curve interest type, something like while staking the coin, the reward was linear, but I wanted to make it more like dynamic, like compound interest type, something. Interest, health factor, vault, everything is done. These are interfaces. Uh, Lending manager, I have no auction house, lending vault, NFT vault. Let's write interface for this one also. What else we can move? So, we have completed 50% of the task, and 50% is about testing the contract. I think 70% is testing the contract. So we have completed only 30%, but we will start testing from first thing, then writing the deployment code, option house dot so interface I pending underscore manager dot so uh, manager coins manager do not need because we are not minting, we are just implemented. So types no requirement verification. So nothing auction bid on NFT already have a lending vault. Oh, auction lending manager, lending vault, NFT vault library, staking coin, everything is there. From where should I start? So let's see the proper test file structure for my contracts. Yeah, integration deploy. Two, three. So I have consumed three, so it's I am on the safe. So, okay, let's start from unit testing. Then we will move to manager, vault, auction, and empty vault, staking coin. Let's start from. So I forgot the testing process. So let's see in this one. Not forgot. Let's see what's the best way. So before testing, do I have to deploy? Let's watch a 1 hour testing video. So then we will be familiar. I will get copied on the strike, so I have to, turn off my stream for 30 minutes. I'm going to watch uh testing video how tests are written. Actually, I used to write test for my previous projects, but those were really small projects, and I have forgot the basics. Not forgot, just it's been a month, so I will come back after 20 minutes. I think I will create another stream where we will be testing all the contracts, and I am going to study how to test properly because I know the testing process, but I want to test it as close as to 95% for all the contracts. If it's small, then I will try to cover 100%. And yes, there are no reentrancy guard in some of the contracts, so I will fix those things first, then I will write the test. So I will stream, I guess, after 5:30. I